All right, let's move on to Monday Night Football and our game of the day. All lines here are according to FanDuel Sportsbook. We're looking at a little NFC West showdown with the Rams, who are 8-1, 4-2 on the road at Arizona, who is 10-2, 3-2 at home, which, yes, means their only 2 losses of the season have been at home. Interesting. Arizona is the 2-point favorite as it stands with a total here of 51.5. Arizona sits atop the NFC West with the Rams trailing right behind them. Not only that, but with a win tonight, Arizona can clinch their first playoff berth since 2015. This, by all accounts, should be a good game, as the lines do suggest. The Rams picked up a win last weekend over the Jags after losing 3 straight before that, while the Cardinals have won 3 of their last 5, including a win over the Bears last weekend, 33-22. So, Arky, how are you playing this MNF matchup?
Well, you may remember the last time these two met, it was kind of rough for the Rams. And Matt Stafford has a terrible record against teams that are actually good. Like, it goes from his Detroit days and still with his Los Angeles Rams days, and includes a loss against this Arizona team. Kyler Murray's back, obviously. He didn't look that great last week, but then again, who's going to look that great in the rain and the wind and the cold anyway against Chicago? They still, by the way, get a big win, 33-22 in Chicago. And I think when I pay attention to this game, I look at both of these defenses, who will be pretty close to full health this game, and that's why I stare at the number, which is at 51.5 right now. And I like that under. I really, really do in this game. Both offenses are good. They're very good. They're capable. But I like the defenses even a little bit more. If you look at the unders in these games, it's been pretty consistent as far as when both teams are fully healthy. So I pay attention to 2 very healthy defenses coming into this game, and it's kind of a minor miracle this deep into the season that they're both pretty healthy. I pay attention to the fact that Kyler Murray's slowly coming back. Matt Stafford against good teams isn't very good himself. And I sort of lean the under, and I will take the under 51.5. In fact, I'll buy it up to 52. So I'll go under 51.5 tonight for this game. But also, when we get to these primetime plays, Kayla, you know what I like to do?
You like a little parlay?
I like a little prop action. Prop action.
Yes.
So here's what I'm looking at. In the second quarter, I'm looking under 15 points tonight. It's gone under in 2 of the last 5 for the Rams, although that number's a little bit skewed. So that's why I still like it for the under 15, especially tonight with these 2 defenses. And under 15 points has been scored by the Cards in 5 straight games. That's with and without Kyler Murray in the lineup, which sort of seems to be the catalyst to get this offense sort of explosive. So, both good defenses, both fine quarterbacks, but I like the defenses more in this primetime game. And I'm going to take the under 52 tonight, under 51.5, 52 is fine. And I'm taking under 15 points in the second quarter for the Monday Night Football action.
I like that. I meant prop, not parlay, by the way.
Yeah,
okay.
No, I knew what you meant. Sometimes it works. And by the way, I'm going to sprinkle a little on the Los Angeles Rams +3. I think it's so hard to beat a team in the NFL twice in 1 year, and I think that this game's going to be super tight, super close the whole way, and so I'm going to go Rams also +3. So I got a little bit of three-peat action on this game tonight.
Okay, I'm with you on the total, not with you on the spread. I'm excited to see Matt Stafford go up against Kyler Murray, who returned to the Cardinals lineup, as we know, after missing 3 games prior. On paper, though, these 2 teams are almost identical as far as the points they're averaging per game, the points they're allowing, total yards and yards allowed. Arizona took this game when these 2 teams faced each other earlier in the season. Actually, I was at that game, which resulted in a 37-20 final. Arky, does your beating a team twice in one season only apply to college, or does it also apply to NFL?
It applies everywhere. I think it's really, once you figure out a way a team can beat you, you start the game plan against that for game 2. So if you have good talent, it's hard to do it twice in a row.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. The Rams have obviously struggled a bit since losing Robert Woods, but the offense did seem like they were starting to finally click last weekend against the Jags. I would hope so. But up until last weekend, they were 3rd in passing yards and 2nd in passing touchdowns. Arizona, on the other hand, while they don't put up crazy numbers in the air or on the ground, their defense has played a huge part in helping them offensively. So let's talk these lines. The Rams are 5-7 against the spread this season and 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 road games against the Cardinals, while Arizona is 8-2 against the spread in their last 10 games and 9-3 overall. one of the best against the spread in the league. The only team that outranks them is the Packers right now. Arizona has proven a little more to me at this point, which is why I'll be taking them at home and hoping they don't add another home loss to that list. If you care to play the total, which I'm not going to, Arizona has combined for this total of 51.5 in just 3 of 12 games, while the Rams have only seen this combined total in 4 of their 12. So you know what that tells me? Probably safe to take the under, as you are, Arky. But yeah, I like the Cardinals in this one tonight.